airport where my husband and I are. It's just something that, you know, I thankfully have gotten used to, but sometimes it can be really frustrating. I mean, we just bought our house last year, had no idea those flight patterns changed last spring. So yeah, an issue a lot of people are dealing with, but up to the FAA. Speaking of the airport, here's a look from our T-Dot SmartWay camera 40 west of Donaldson Pike this morning. This top lane going into B&A. This is a Thursday, so maybe some folks are headed there for a long weekend out of Music City. Inbound from Donaldson, no issues there. On our crash map, we do have one brand new crash in the J.C. Napier area. This is going to be Green Street and Charles E. Davis Boulevard. Not an injury crash, something smaller in that residential area. Our interstates, though, this morning are clear. Of course, we had tiny little flakes some people saw overnight if you were up, but for the most part this morning, not going to see much here in Murfreesboro. 24 and Fortress Boulevard is moving okay. We'll continue to look at those drive times here in just a few minutes. The Chef Report brought to you by Ground Up Foundation Repair. It's cold outside. Had to pull up this from our Skycam downtown on Broadway. You can see all of the lights are on. Always some deliveries being made. Hopefully all of those workers, though, are bundled up this morning. Maybe a reason why it looks so silent down there, because usually you see action pretty much any time of the day down on Lower Broad. Here's a look coming into town from the east, 40 east of Elm Hill Pike this morning. Traffic is flowing. This is what we're seeing on all of our interstates this morning. No issues. For the most part, it is really easy to get around this morning. We did, of course, have in some spots, winter weather last night, but nothing sticking around to impact your morning drive in. So good to go there. From the north side, 65 of the year. So both directions right here where this circle is, they're installing kind of a new drainage system in this area. It's part of a wider project in the Hartsville area. So already we're seeing some yellow there because this traffic pattern shift has started. But once you kind of get used to it, I don't expect too many issues. But today is the first day for folks along State Route 2510 right here along that interchange. So heads up if you are in the Hartsville area, pass the word along, but you should get used to it because it'll be here again through the entire year. The Chef Report is brought to you by Ashley. Get on your calendar if you need it. Crash map 537 on this Thursday morning. Still just have that crash in the Napier area. Going to be Charles E. Davis Boulevard and Green Street. Other than that, in and around the downtown area is all green. Of course, with overnight, some spots seeing some winter weather, not impacting your drive in this morning, thankfully. Just very chilly out there. Here's a look 24 at Hickory Hollow Parkway as folks are making their way in from the southeast side of town. Those drive times, though, have not peaked whatsoever. 18 minutes from Smyrna, under half an hour from Murfreesboro, looking very nice. And in Williamson County, good morning to you in the Cool Springs area. 65 at Cool Springs. Love to see when it's all lit up like this. A lot of cars out there, not a lot of congestion, though. About 15 minutes in from this area to downtown this morning. I'll send it over to you. The headlights coming in, I'm sure most of them, if not all, have that heat turned high this morning. From Madison, 8 minutes, 14 from Millersville, 34 from White House. And if you've got some frost on your windshield, make sure to take time to scrape that off. If you're inside, you can warm up the car before you go. Make sure you're doing that. I know sometimes it's hard to be out there with the little scraper and you just want to make a small circle, but the visibility for you can really impact that drive and the drive for others around you. You want to make sure that you're staying as safe as possible, even though you might be chilly for a little while. The Chef Report is brought to you by Frontier Foundation and Crawl Space Repair. Nikki D.
Amelia, you're so right, though.
What is it called? Slop? Isn't that the term? We learned that term at 9 a.m. one day.
Yes.
Becca teaches us so much trendy words on the 9 a.m. Anyway, looking at our roads, 555 on this Thursday. Sky 5 is live over 65 and Harding, my alma mater, Franklin Road Academy, right there on one of those corners. Want to say good morning to all the Panthers there. If you're coming in from 65 Williamson County, no issues on the roads. Here's a look, Briley, north of Centennial Boulevard, of course.
Sign up for it.
Free rides.
Incredible. They've already had 7,000 people sign up. Yeah. They've got 2 more events. Now
Not too bad.
Hey, but really, I mean, a free bus ride, especially if you rely on it.
Yes.
Very important part of, I believe, the Mayor's Choose How You Move program there.
To get you around better. Standing at a bus stop this morning. Chilly.
Yes.
Thanks for...
Go traffic signals from 65 all in the green, whether you're coming from the north side of town or the south side. Sky 5 is live over the Davidson County line into Brentwood this morning. 65 and Old Hickory Boulevard. Usually when they fly over this area, in a few minutes I'm going to get a text from my mom saying she's here in the chopper above them. But as you can see, 65, no issues there. It is really cold out there. A lot of drivers hopefully cleared their windshield off enough to have a lot of visibility because it is bitter out there if you're trying to scrape it off for more than just a minute or two. But please make sure you're doing that to stay safe on the roads. Right now, crash map is clear. We love to see it heading into the 6 o'clock hour. Those drive times remain the same. About 15 minutes in from Franklin, you just saw Sky 5 above 65. 30 minutes in from Murfreesboro, so no issues just yet. Send it back to you guys. Demonstration events coming up on the next 2 Wednesdays. That's the 21st and the 28th. These guys are going to be at the WeGo Central downtown from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And we know from past events those lines can be long.
Yeah.
People that go need to bundle up. Thankfully, they're missing the Colt today. But I mean, my goodness, what a treat for so many people to have that price taken care of.
Oh, yeah, sure. So important, not only, as you say, to take one less thing on their plate, but I mean, if you don't have a car, you know, you need to find a way to get to the store, to get to work, to get to the doctor's appointments, so many things, and this will help make that happen, I know, for a lot of people.
For many, it's the only form of transportation.
Only form, and you have to plan your whole day around the schedule. Map is still clear. This is crazy. Earlier this week, during the 6 o'clock hour, we just saw so much action happen around the 6 o'clock hour. Seems like we've all taken a breath, relaxing on the roads. 24 again west of Bell Road from the southeast side. Some drive times before you head out this morning. 22 from Smyrna, 32, not bad from Murfreesboro. The traffic report is brought to you by Tennessee Home Buyers. We'll be right back.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Pretty neat. She's getting started early.
She's got big goals for a 5-part adventure series.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see where this takes her.
I can't wait to hear more at 9 o'clock. Make sure to tune in. Up in the Hartsville area. Mentioned this last hour, but if you are just tuning in, this is going to be impacting my folks that drive along State Route 2510 there near M&F Lane. So they're going to be doing some new drainage system here in this area. It's part of a bigger project in the Trousdale area. They're having a new traffic alignment through the end of this year. So it starts today, going to be stretched out all the way until December 31st, weather permitting. Of course, when they're starting this out, you're going to see a traffic pattern change. We'll get used to it, but just a heads up, spread the word if you were there in the heart.
Joining us, I'm Nick Ferris.
And I'm Jennifer Krause.
And I'm Amelia Young. Freezing.
Yeah, well, and have you seen Nick's
But see, I feel like I'm the one that can't handle the cold. I mean, here I am with this super thick turturnneck, and both of you are sleeveless and very comfortable.
Well, wait a minute.
She does
have a space heater behind.
I'm cheating with a whole other small human inside of me.
Well, you have to stay warm for 2, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. It is cold out there, and it's going to stay this way for a while, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to have some ups and downs, but like all day today, it's going to feel as if we're in the 20s.
55 this morning. Northbound, no issues from Spring Hill in the green. 65 south, though, is slowing down just a bit. We'll get to that in a second because Sky 5 is live. Still in tail lights, a lot more congestion, not moving as smoothly. Thankfully, nothing in the way. I will say TDOT was checking out a stalled car on the side. They did have this zoomed in. They've since zoomed back out. It's really incredible just to see how quickly they can get to abandoned cars, people needing some help out there on the road, especially when it is very, very chilly outside. Their job never stops. So we know the next few weeks going to pick up, making sure that we're all staying safe on the roads as this weather continues to, I don't know, Nikki D, excite us as more things are coming through our way. I'll send it over to you.
A little bit of variety for
A good sign, meaning it's something a little bit smaller, but unfortunately we are still seeing a lot of that congestion out there. So if you are coming in from Smyrna right now, the interstate is still your best bet to get downtown a little bit quicker by 7 minutes. Murfreesboro Pike, though, not too far behind. Another slowdown spot, 40 west of Spence Lane. Nothing in the way, but those drive times before you head out, just so you know, about 32 minutes from Lebanon. But guys, story of the morning. I mean, congestion is always there, but this bitter cold is new for us today.
And our staff say it's just a small way to say thank you.
Are you sure it's not my pleasure?
No, clearly her parents 100%, support this.
Yes,
And you can
Today is Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and the National Museum of African American Music, right here in downtown Nashville, is holding a special day-long celebration.
Right.
Officer stopping, am I in trouble? And then he finds out he just wants to show him his squat.
Oh,
Yeah.
Every penny.
keeps them in therapy. They can detect, and there's also plenty of nonprofits around here with, heartbeats and just calming children as well, or people